Our next speaker is the Vice President Global Impact for Nike. Please welcome Jorge Casimiro. Jorge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hard to kiss with the microphones. All right, I think we're going to start a video real quick.
Can keep my hands on myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. Yeah, your lover's an abyss for my heart to eclipse now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still.
It's okay, you can clap. I saw some people moving. Is there anything more amazing, more joyful than kids playing? My wife and I, we've got 3 kids. We have a daughter who's 7 and 2 sons, ages 5 and 22 months. And when they're playing, when they're running, when they're jumping, they're tapping into something special that makes them feel alive, that makes them feel happy, that makes them feel confident. And that's why we're all here, because we know how powerful, how critical play and sport are for our kids. We see it every day in the work that you do. We see it in the impact that the Champions for Peace are having all over the world. This is what kids are meant to be doing. Kids aren't meant to sit still. They're made to play. But not every kid has that opportunity. In fact, today's generation of kids are the least active in history. And that has consequences. Physical inactivity is one of the leading risk factors of death in the world today. Of death. It's linked to cancer, diabetes, mental illness, heart disease. And these problems will only grow and get worse as today's generation of kids become tomorrow's adults. And there's a huge economic burden as well, estimated at more than $67 billion a year. The most tragic consequence, however, is the lost potential of a generation. And that's not okay with us. And I know it's not okay with all of you. 5 years ago, we came together with our partners to wake up the world to the physical inactivity crisis. And since then, we've been focusing our efforts on Made to Play, Nike's ongoing commitment to getting kids moving and getting them playing. Why? Because at Nike, we believe that every kid, every single kid, has potential. And we believe in the power of sport to unleash that potential. As a matter of fact, we're kind of obsessed with this concept of unleashing human potential. It's what drives us to launch ambitious moonshots like Breaking 2, our attempt to break the 2-hour marathon. Using the very best in sports science and technology, we encouraged, we supported, we inspired athletes to push beyond their limits and realize their fullest potential. We didn't break the 2-hour mark that day, but the world of running shifted and will never be the same. Eliud Kipchoge made history by running 2.5 minutes faster than the world record holder for the marathon. And in a single day, he redefined what was possible for runners everywhere. That's what we mean when we say that we're obsessed with helping people unleash their full potential. And that's why we're obsessed with Made to Play. We can imagine a world of kids and entire communities leading more active and more vibrant lives. All of us here appreciate and understand when Nelson Mandela said that sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to bring hope where there was once only despair. And Madiba spoke from personal experience. When he was in prison, he would run 45 minutes at a time in his cell. He would do 100 fingertip push-ups, 200 sit-ups, 50 deep knee bends. Why? He wanted to stay sharp and be at peace. For clarity of mind, so that he could transcend beyond his current situation and imagine a different world, a better world for himself and for his people. So I'm very hopeful about the power of sport and play and the impact it'll have for the future of our kids, of my 3 kids. Getting kids active is a game changer because we know that when kids are active, they do better in every single way. The research is clear. When kids are active, they're healthier, they're happier, they're more confident, they find it easier to make friends. And for those who are concerned about playtime taken away from study time, well, the research is clear on that too. Kids who are active stay focused, they stay on task, they have improved behaviors and attitudes at school, they learn better, and they learn faster. That's the kind of impact of sport and play for our kids. And we're seeing it come to life with partners all around the world. Here in Europe, we're working with partners to create active schools in Paris and in London. In the US, our partnership with Marathon Kids has helped them expand from 3 states to all 50 states, getting more than 400,000 kids running. In China, we're working with the Ministry of Education to transform the culture of sports and physical activity in schools all across that vast country, directly impacting the lives of more than 2 million kids. And everywhere around the world, we bring Nike's greatest assets to help make this happen, leading with our single greatest asset, our most valuable asset, our employees. Thousands of Nike employees around the world are coaching kids at local schools and in youth programs. And they're not just doing it as one-offs, they're there every week. They're there serving as role models. They're there making sure that every single kid is involved. They're inspiring them. And they're passing along their love and their passion for sport and play and movement to the next generation. Together with our employees and our partners, we're getting more than 14.5 million kids moving. And there's more work to do. Because when it comes to kids, there is no finish line. Everywhere around the world, kids are kids. I see it in my travels. I'm sure all of you see it as well. Kids love to move because kids are made to play. And we know that when they play, they unlock something powerful. What they need is someone to give them the opportunity. Gatherings such as this one are so important. They're so vital for our collective efforts. We get to meet one another, learn from one another, inspire one another. I can't wait to see how together, through our collective efforts, we push further and inspire kids all around the world to be more active, to play, to engage in sports. I know that the outcomes are going to be amazing. After all, that's why we're all here, because we believe that sport has the power to change the world and that play has the power to transform lives. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jorge. That was excellent. Thank you.